support's really important because whānau can both help and hinder students to succeed at university. Whānau support's important because you need it to survive here at university. Often that can be money, sometimes it's food, sometimes it's just actually being someone, a shoulder to cry on.
My biggest difficulty in regards to attending university was trying to get my family to understand what I was going through. That I had to go lectures and that I had assignments, I had exams and stuff, and it was really hard to communicate that to my family.
The workload is really, really high. There's class time around going to lectures, going to tutorials. Looks like there's gap time, but that gap time is supposed to be studying. So for every sort of 1 hour of lecture time, there's about 10 extra hours that a student's expected to do in and around their class time. So actually for successful students, they're using their home time, they're using their weekend time, they're having some breaks, but they're pretty much studying really like a full-time job.
I've definitely had to make like sacrifices. It's quite sad. Like, I spent more time at uni than at home, you know, and so that has a huge effect on, I know, being able to go and support my brothers at their games, or like, you know, being at home to help mum and dad out. It's one part which I really didn't like, you know, and I don't know, with that side of things, I guess just communicating and just letting your family know, you know, I want to get into med, I want to succeed, you know.
So I think there is a need to balance very carefully the responsibilities of our churches, of our sports, of our individual pursuits, as well as our community responsibilities. These things need to be talked through carefully and respectfully between the students and their parents and their community.
For our whānau, how they can assist our students, it's about just providing that encouragement, it's providing that space for them to study. It's about phone calls and just also just showing our students that they know their timetable, so it's having knowledge around assessments, what's coming up.
To continue to be engaged in the experiences of the students, to love and support them through their teen years, because they are coming up to being young adults, not teenagers. So it's respecting the space of our young people, allowing our young people to come to university and stay a bit longer, and to actually respect that they need to spend time studying as compared to secondary school. The other thing is about giving our young people the freedom to be adults and to allow them to express themselves and to be who they are as young people.
I think for parents it's a matter of sitting down with your child and talking to them and understanding what they need from you and what they're required to do at university. So whether they've got tests coming up, you need to know when those are, and you need to try and take away as much distraction as you can, especially for Pacific Island and Māori families. We have a lot of commitments and things, and you need to understand they can't always make them.
Students who live away from home, that's so hard because you're so distant. But there are many ways you can think about this. I mean, there's the contact. There's the email, there's the phone, there's the Facebook, there's the sending of money, there's the helping the student to connect back at home, there's the allowing the student to not be home, giving them permission to not come back to every single whānau iwi hapu event.
My family from Wellington, yeah, they continue to support me. Obviously, financially, Mum, you know, hooks up with the funds. My grandparents always are texting me and emailing me, you know, how's everything going? Knowing that, you know, they care, it's good. It's very supportive, and because it provides me with a bit of motivation.
There's the allowing those students to get that when they need to, but just letting them know it's okay to be in Tāmaki Makaurau in Auckland, and it's okay to be here studying for now. Of course, you know, mā te waka hoki ki te kāinga. Engari nai anei, you're doing all right. You stay there and study.
Sometimes with the workload up here, it can be like, sometimes you can forget about, you know, where you've come from and you know, why you're doing this. And I think having, you know, regular breaks and being able to go back down to, you know, where I'm from, Wellington, just to see them again is like, it's refreshing.
Whānau support's important because it can put too much pressure on students. So if it's not the right amount of support, or if it's not enough support, or if it's too much support and all of the above, you know, it can confuse things for students because they're not sure where they put their commitment. So whānau have a role to play in helping the student to succeed.